So how do you keep your sparkle in this world with all the chaos and the sadness and all the catastrophes that are occurring? We get inspirations from Spirit, and that provides us with a way to perform our gifts. And I like to use visualizations, and I was inspired to use a cup of water. This water is all the way to the top of this cup. And you can look at this as like spirit. Spirit that it lies inside of me fills me up. And this cup of water is full with spirit, as an example. This is the only way I can figure out how to give this analogy. If spirit just sits inside of me and I don't do anything to try to share what it is I know, because what I know I am responsible for, I get stagnant. Like if this cup of water just sits here, it's going to get stagnant. And the only way to keep the flow of the Spirit moving through me is to provide more, to share more as it overflows into my outside world. And the more I share, the more action that I do to allow Spirit to move through me, the more I will receive. If I just sit there and do nothing with what it is I do have, then I'm not going to get more inspiration because I'm not allowing Spirit to move through me. And in this world, inspirations are very important as we try to do our everyday life. Just to get up and go to work, I do the same thing every day. How am I going to keep motivated to allow God to work in my life if I just sit with what it is I do know? I have to share what I know because I am responsible. And the more I share, the more I receive, and my cup will overflow and will not get stagnant. And I will be excited to be able to be in my day, and everything I do matters. And I can't allow somebody else to take my spark, my spirit. It's my responsibility to keep my sparkle going. And I always tell everybody, don't let anybody take your sparkle. The way to not allow anyone to take your sparkle is to continue to share what you know. And the more I know, the more I have to share. And I always have these rhymes that I say with things. The more I grow, the less I know. So it's important that I continue to be open-minded and willing and honest with where I am in my world so that I can allow Spirit to continue to provide me with more inspirations. Inspirations is what provides me with the motivation to continue doing what I do in my world. So I hope this helps someone who may feel stuck. I know I have periods of feeling stuck, and it's not a good feeling when you're not sure where you're going or what you're doing. So I just take each moment and look at it as an opportunity to provide service to others in the only way I know how. And even if it's just helping someone with their groceries in the grocery store, or a friend who is feeling down, just to reach out and tell them that you're here for them. In whatever form that you can be inspired but through, it's important that you allow God to work through you. Invite God in. Allow God to be the one to guide the way. And don't let anybody take your sparkle.